You ever go on vacation, go on a trip, and it's either you or somebody else that's like, I wish that this could last forever. Like, I wish I could go on vacation all the time. I used to think like that, but then once I started creating a life that I enjoy, it's like, I actually enjoy the opposite. Like, I love my home, I love my life, and I'm so grateful that I have gotten to a space where traveling is cool, it's fun. I love to see new things, new people, new places. But there will never, ever be a place like home. What did Dorothy say? There's no place like home. Yeah, I actually kind of want to do a room tour. It's such a beautiful hotel. There's the bed, beautiful lighting all throughout. There's a couch, table, a large set of curtains. We have a full-length mirror, nothing like a full-length mirror. A table with a TV. So then we have a hall, and there's another mirror. And then here is the bathroom. I mean, it's very standard, right? And then, of course, mirror and another mirror. So that's a room tour. Beautiful. I love it. And going to enjoy my last night here and then be back home tomorrow. Hi, hello, it is a new day and we are outside. We're back from Arizona and it feels good. Like, I feel so happy to be back. I feel at peace. And I also I reread this book, The Seasons of Life by Jim Rohn. So I'm gonna read a couple of pages that I enjoyed. How incredibly unique that a God who would create the complex and immense universe would create the human race and give to those humans the free choice that would permit them to select their own achievement or their own destruction. This strange but all-knowing God gave to us a delicately balanced sphere called Earth, and on it, he placed the intelligent human who would either develop it or destroy it. How terribly fascinating that God would leave both projects, Earth as well as humans, unfinished. Whenever I'm on a plane and I look outside of the window, how amazing to see the progression of human beings, to see what we have created. And I think that God has gifted us all with the gift of intelligence and the gift of creation. Like, the mind of a human being is remarkable and it's like unexplainable. Like, there are just things that we know. There are things that are innate. We're so smart. We're so smart. Human beings, we're so smart. And we're born into certain circumstances that we cannot control. There are just certain things that we cannot control. But there is plenty that we can. And I think sometimes taking that accountability can be scary. And I think that's why a lot of people decide to live mediocre lives or just accept the bare minimum because they think that they should be content. And I think that you should be content and satisfied within your life. But I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting more because there is more. And I think thinking bigger for yourself, I think is great because ultimately what we're creating is for the betterment of mankind, right? What we're doing is to help ourselves, but it also helps other people. And I think that it would literally be a disservice, I've said this before, to not live up to our full potential and to really enjoy this life experience. And then I also love, here at the bottom it says, the work of God is finished, but the work of creating your better future has just begun. For as long as you continue to draw breath, you have the chance to finish that work, and in so doing, complete the work in and for the earth and for yourself that God has left undone. In the cycles and seasons of life, attitude is everything. Attitude is everything. If there's a book that I recommend anybody to read, it's this. This is probably my favorite book, and I love a lot of books. Actually, the Kimura book is like my top 5. I think that's like probably my second favorite book. I've read The Artist's Way, which is another great book. Okay, here are my top books. The Seasons of Life by Jim Rohn, The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, You Can Heal Your Life by Loews, Fabulosity and How to Get It by Kimura Simmons, and I feel like I'm missing one. It's another Jim Rohn book that I like, but it's a very little one. It's like a very simple book, but yeah, this is number 1 though. This is the number 1 book that I would recommend because I think it's very simple, straight to the point, and I like how he uses the seasons as a reflection of our lives. What do you call it? The Holy Grail? This is like the secret to life. This is the secret to life. Yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment, leave a comment. Thank you again for watching. I truly do appreciate it. And until next time, bye. My time in Arizona has come to an end. It has come to an end. Had a great time at the staff retreat. Okay, I came here for my yob. If you don't know what a yob is code word for job. Okay, okay, all right. Is that a web? I think I'm sitting by a spider web or something. I can't tell.